Okay, so obviously my life was given a lot of trouble, and I don't know, it just keep repeating itself over and over and over. So I just had to cut it off. So I decided to I tried to do it like multiple times and I keep doing the same thing. So I decided to just do a video instead, a normal video. I mean, people wouldn't be able to like type up their thoughts live, but I guess they will have to, persons will have to type up in the comments down below to say what they think and say why this is going on, and yeah, all of these things. So I have been watching a lot of news, a lot of Candace Owens, a lot of different happenings, a lot of TikToks, a lot of YouTube, a lot of all of these things, right? So I realized that something is going on in America that is so horrible because if you look at it, I will get into specifics just now, but if you look at America right now, it is in turmoil, it is in chaos, it is in it is just pure utter madness, and people are focusing too much on things that don't even matter more than the things that's supposed to matter. For example, first off, I have talked about this one already. I've talked about the LGBTQ stuff. I have realized that they are putting a lot of these things in schools in certain areas. I realized that only in some areas they are doing it, and then some areas they are not doing it. And if you look at it, a lot of these people who are studying these things, they are not really studying what what the children supposed to really be studying in school. They're supposed to be studying like maths, English, things that will help them in life to move on, to get work, to get everything, right? So they are not studying these things. All they want to study, all some of these people want to study is if they can teach the children about going with the same sex and changing their gender. Like, come on, who wants to know about that? Like, seriously. If their parents want them to know about that, their parents would talk to them about it. But seriously, nobody don't want to go to school to hear about that. And if it is these teachers are focusing on these craziness, I would call it craziness, something is wrong with these people. If these teachers are focusing on that, imagine how dumb the children will be. If you're focusing on that, then they're not learning the proper maths, they're not learning the proper English, they're not learning proper any kind of subjects. Like, seriously. For example, I was watching a TikTok. I think it was last year. Yes, it was last year. I was watching a TikTok, and it had this young man or young boy going around asking students in school. I would say young. So this young boy going around in schools and or it could be his school, I don't know. Going around in school asking these students that are going to school at that point in time. So he would put the clock hands on, let me say let me say it's 3 o'clock, right? No, you know what? Let's say it's 3:30 on the clock. 3:30. So the short hand will be on 3, and the long hand will be on the sixth because that is half past, right? So he going around asking these students, what time is this? These students, oh my gosh, these students saying it's 12 o'clock, it is 3 o'clock, and I am looking at this as what? Some they already have struggling students in school. Like, come on. And the worst one was the last one when the boy said 3 a.m. Who goes to school so early in the morning? Like, what? And this is why the students are literally struggling over there already, but they want to teach the children about changing their sex and change it and using the same toilet and bath as the opposite sex have the little girls feeling so uncomfortable. But these people don't care. These people just studying what they like, what they know, and what they want. Because you can't just focus on what you want. You have to focus on what you are there for. You are there to teach the children proper English, maths, and apparently time too, because they don't know how to tell the time. Imagine if you ask them to give you a description of a woman or a man. Imagine how much chaos that would be by just that question with some of these students in these universities and all. So the one thing that made me come on today was I was busy making dinner tonight and just scrolling through TikTok, listen, make dinner, scroll through TikTok. And then I came across this video where this man had a sign on him. I think it said stop puberty blockers or some kind of thing so and then this other man stopped and talking to him. So this other man was saying he have right now his son is 5 years old and he had this child with his ex, right? So his ex he is saying that when his child was 3 years old, his mom bought him a dress, a pink dress, to put on. Then when the father found out, the same man, when he found out, he he took him aside and he said, "You're a boy and boys don't wear dress. You're a boy and boys don't wear dress." A normal man would get extremely angry. But instead of keeping his anger to himself, he this is normal for a real man to do. So this real man went and sent the most horrible text to his ex, and he just sent because he was real mad about it. So then his ex decided to use these texts against him and get a restraining order. So when she got this restraining order, she started to he couldn't get to see his son. And they also went to court, and apparently they started to ask the child if he is a girl or if he's a boy. And I don't know what happened, but I feel like the mother was pushing this guilting on the boy because when you're 3 years old, you do whatever your parents say to do. Like seriously, if they tell you you're a boy, you're a boy. If they tell, well, not every 3 year old would do that, but still, right? So for some reason, I feel like the mother keep pushing your girl, your girl, your girl, and then when they went to court, um, the judge asked the boy, "What are you?" And he probably said he's a boy, he's a girl or something. They wanted to start to change things, and he barely even get to say anything or do anything in the court. And then the mother literally started to all of a sudden say he that her son is a girl and that he is gender neutral and all this crap. And then they went to, he said she even went to his school and tell them that he is now gender neutral. He is not a boy again. Like what? The reason why I'm bringing up this story is this thing is because first the woman were trying to uh break up with the man to try to get child support and all of these things. Just get a whole set of things from the man, right? Now they want to use this stupid gender neutral and LGBTQ stupidness to use on their children. I don't know if women haven't realized that without the man, without the sperm, they wouldn't even have a child in the first place. So I really think I really think there should be a law that states it's equal custody no matter what from birth, that men and women that have a child have equal rights and equal say so and equal everything towards their child. Like come on. Without a woman there won't be any children. Without the man's sperm there won't be any children. Because I'm saying the man's sperm because I know some people will want to come and say, "Oh, you can go to a sperm bank and a sperm doctor or whatever and get sperm and put it in that way." You still need a man. Like seriously, I seriously don't like these women who does just go with a man. Like, and some of them do this. Some of them literally go with these men. They watch how rich they are, they watch how much money they are, they watch if they have car and big house and all kind of things. They go with them, try to make child with them, try to trap them, and then try to use the child against them to get what they want. I can't believe. If it didn't have free will, like seriously. Oh my gosh. That's just horrible. I seriously felt it for that the father that was talking to this man on TikTok. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. And you have no say so in your child, in the rights of your child. What? It's not like if you sign, you know those things where you would sign to give up rights on your child and all of this. He didn't even sign anything like that. And this judge probably in on these things as well and trying to push this agenda on children as well. Like why would you do that? It's a little baby. I don't care if he passed 5 years old, still a little baby. Like come on. 3 years old and you trying to determine if he's a boy or if he want to be a girl and all kind of crap. And I want to say something too. Back when I was back when I was around that age, I would say I was a full out tomboy. I didn't like to wear dresses. I didn't like to wear skirts. I didn't like girly things. I always loved my hair to be in cane row, cornrow, whatever you prefer to call it. And yeah, I was just seriously full out a tomboy. And I think I was only a tomboy because when I was small it was only three of us, and it was me and my two older brothers. So and my mom was always busy, so I didn't really used to be around much females other than my mom and my grandma, grandmothers, and these persons. But I was fully a tomboy. Are they trying to say that because I didn't want to wear dress back then that I should change my gender and all of these things to being a boy? Like seriously, this is just horrible. America, like there's so much crap that is going on over there. Another thing that is going on that is so stupid is this person that want to push for for there to be like a place for those drug users to be able to get clean needles to push inside to their body inside of their bodies to get high. Like what? These things are illegal for a reason. People are dying from these things, and you want to legalize it so that these people can push these things in their body just to feel a 1 minute high or whatever. Well, not 1 minute. I don't know. I don't even know how long it takes because I don't do it. So, and I don't know anybody who does it. How can you want to supply free clean needles for them to do that? And plenty of them are dying from overdose of it. My thing is, why don't they just take all of these people and carry them to those facilities where they can get them clean and back up and sober and everything. You want to make it even more easier for them to do it? Like what? What is America coming to? What? And I still can't believe people want to go there. I don't see what is so good because some of these places, oh my gosh, they have so much stupid laws and so much, oh my gosh. The next thing I would like to say is the men who want to go with into women's sports just because they are like, oh gosh, I keep coming second, I keep coming third in the men's sport. Maybe if I turn to a woman, or maybe if I say, hey, I'm a woman, so let me take part in the women's sport. Apparently, that's all you have to do now. Apparently, all you have to say is, hey, I'm a woman, so let me go and take part in the women's sport. Or I'm a man, let me go and take part in the man's. Well, no woman not saying that. Come to think of it, does it have any woman that is looking to go into man's sport? I didn't really. I now realize that. Like seriously, these men of obviously see the woman as a weaker everything, so they are deciding to go through this procedure. Crazy. And another thing, this is seriously not so hard. Like, instead of these people going around asking people how many genders are there. Like, come on, look at the videos when they go to other countries like Switzerland and Holland and all these different other places. Look at those videos when they go around asking people how much genders are there, or can a man be a woman? The answer is always there are two genders, man and woman. And then they would ask, can a man be a woman? And they would say, what? No, because it's pure ridiculousness. And then in America, people are like, some are saying the same thing that these other people are saying in these other countries. But in America, some are like, oh, I don't want to get into that, and oh, this and that, and oh, and then some are saying, yes, a man can be a woman if so and so, if they change their sex. All kind of crap. Like, seriously, it's the most. If it is you get that on a test paper, imagine you get that on a test paper and you have to write how many genders are there. Did we ever get that in primary school? I don't think so. Anyway, imagine you asking how many genders are there. This is like preschool question, like a little baby. Imagine they ask you how many genders are there. What would you say? Comment down below what you would say. There are literally two genders. Only two. Only two. Only two. 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 There are literally only two genders. Man and woman. There nothing there's nothing called gender neutral. There's nothing called, to tell you the truth, I don't even know like what others they are talking. I'm just like, what? And then you guys in America, some of you guys want to take this stupidness that you are teaching the children, or trying to teach the children, or trying to tell the people. You're taking this stupidness and then trying to push it in other people's countries. That's why Africa push you off from trying to get that to them. That's why who were the others? Did they ask Putin? I can't remember if they asked Putin, but I know for sure Putin is against it, the Russian president. They are against it. Then it had, well, not really now, but it had, when I was still in Trinidad, there was this time when, there was a time when a a full shipload, you can literally see them overflowing from the ship. A full shipload of these people, these alphabet people, a full shipload of them was trying to come to Trinidad. You know what Trinidad do? They turn them around to go straight back to America. America wants people to respect their laws and respect whatever else and thing. But America isn't respecting other countries. Like what? That makes no sense. Why should other countries respect you if you don't respect them? Because these other countries do have laws against all of these things for a reason. Some countries that are Christian countries don't allow these things in their country. Some countries that are Muslim countries don't allow these things in their countries. Hinduism, I think they allow like I can't remember if they allow incest, but I think they allow like young children to get married. So that is a little different. But I don't know about same sex and all these things in those Hindu or Hindu countries. I don't think they allow it in Buddhist because Buddhist is mostly like monks and stuff, right? And I know monks are not allowed to marry and have a wife and have sex and all of these things. They are only allowed when they because I heard in one of these countries they have monks from each family, as in if right now if one of your family member want to become a monk, he can actually go and become a monk, and then when they reach of a certain age they ask them um they allow them to go out and see how the world is, and then they can decide if they want to stay a monk or stop being a monk and go out into the world. What was that country? I'm trying to remember. Uh, is it Nepal? Is it Nepal? I think it's Nepal, but I can't remember the name of the country. But it's one of those some country around there. Yeah. So I don't think those Buddhist countries allow these things. So all America needs to do is respect other countries' decision not to have these things in their laws and not to do certain things, and yes, everybody will be fine after that. Then it will only have like then they will only have to deal with the people in their country which they are supposed to be doing. Instead of focusing on people in other countries, they need to focus on their own people. Like seriously. Like come on, look at your next generation. All you have to do is look at the next generation and see if you are pleased with how they will be. If you are pleased with how things will be with the next generation. Just imagine the next generation going into politics and going to be leaders and among the working class and all of these things. Imagine these things, and then you can decide if this is even worth it. To me, it's not worth it. Like what? I don't know why I keep saying that, but I'm just my mind is just going crazy over this. Hmm. Still don't see why people want to go there. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Mm-mm. The places I actually want to visit are Australia, England. It's not a big thing. I don't want to fully visit England, but that is probably like further down the list. I want to visit Brazil, although I take a quick peek and come back over, but I want to fully visit Brazil, like to go through tours and these things so I can see these different places in Brazil. I want to visit Cuba. At one time, I wanted to visit Canada, but I am not so sure again. I will check through things and decide if I still want to visit Canada. I want to visit Chile. I think I just want to visit Colombia just to see like the dances and different things, but other than that, not really. Some places in Africa. There are some other places I want to visit, but I can't say right now. I can't really remember the names. Oh, I want to go to Switzerland. I want to see Switzerland. And what's the name of the place from Sound of Music? I want to go there so bad. I want to see like all the sceneries. I am actually hoping that they literally shoot the movie there so I can literally see where they were and the buildings they were in and all of these things. But if it wasn't shoot there, then that would be a sad day. Some of these places are so beautiful. You wouldn't believe. You know, and some people would say the pictures don't do it justice. You have to see it in real life. Oh my gosh, some of these places, the pictures are doing justice. Like, seriously. Just by the pictures, I want to visit these places. Anyway, I think that's all I want to say about I can't believe what's happening in America right now. And yeah, it's just horrible. I hope, but I see elections is coming up, and I hope they get a president that can really fix things. I do hope they get the president to fix things, cause it's madness going on there right now. And I realize that some people are literally pushing for war, pushing for war. If you really listen to some of the candidates for the elections trying to win, that are trying to win, if you really listen to some of their answers, they would literally be pushing for war. And if this person war with this person, then that person will war with that person, and this person will war with this person, and a whole chaos will go on in the world. And another thing I was watching is that uh, they always have troops all over. They always say they are stationing troops in Afghanistan, they are stationing troops this place, they are stationing troops that place. And I don't understand why are you stationing troops all over the world, trying to station troops all over the world. And then when these troops get killed, you guys are trying to say, oh, it's against America, this, that, and all kind of thing. Why are they there? If they wasn't there, they wouldn't be killed and war wouldn't happen. But apparently, they literally try to push for war all the time, like seriously. And I know how bombing are does feel when people are being bombed and all of these things, because I don't know if anybody remember this, but it literally had a bombing in Port of Spain, Trinidad, when I was younger. They literally put bombs in like in trash bins outside of stores. And when you watch the news, it's like crazy. I think we went to school. We was in school that day, and then they um closed off school early because of it. And Daddy and them, Daddy and them came for us, carried us home, and craziness was happening in Port of Spain. Like seriously, bombing, bombing, bombing. I can't really remember the full story because I was young. I did read about it in the papers, but I can't remember the full story. But I know that I saw people injured and dead close to the trash bin. I hope nobody didn't die, but I saw like bodies close to the trash bin, and you could have seen blood and all of these things. And that is not a good feeling. That is a horrible feeling. So these people that want to push war and to send out people to start war and all of these stupidness, why don't they personally go out to the war and fight their own war and leave all of the other people alone? And some of these people wouldn't even do it. They have the audacity to send other people to do it, but they wouldn't do it themselves. It's just crap. Crap, crap, crap. I actually see America as bullies. A lot of bullies. Just for a lot of bullies. If you want to know why, you can just ask me in the comments. Maybe I'll do another video on it to tell you why. Anyway, so it's just that video that pissed me off today. So all of those women that are trying to play like, oh, this is my child alone, it the child belongs to both of you because you alone can make a child. You need the man's sperm, so he is the child's father. So he is supposed to, he deserves to be. He actually have the right to say, no, I don't want this. And just because you don't get what you want to push it in court and lie about things and everything. Like seriously, when that child gets older, that child is going to resent her so much. He's going to resent her so much because the proof will be online and the child can literally look it up or see it online and realize that his mother is the one that pushed it on him. His mother is the one that made him this way. And if you realize people who have changed their sex and people who have went through all the transition, they are living miserable right now. So that child is literally going to resent her if anything comes out of this later on in life. When things comes out of this later on in life. So mm, mm. One more thing, there's also this movie star. She have how much boys? I think it's three boys. She have three boys, and one of the boy is was acting all gay and different things. So she decided to dress him up in dress and girly and whatever. And then she was like, "Oh, the other boys have to dress up in dress to support them, to support their brother." And the and the boys were like, Mommy, I don't want to wear a dress. I am not a girl, I'm a boy, and ting. And she started to get vexed with them and made them wear dress to school and different things. people would laugh at them. All of these people who are doing these things to their children will regret it later on in life because I don't know if they realize, but their children will be growing up. Their children don't stay children forever. So you must watch what you're doing to your children before you decide and before you go through with it. Because puberty blockers and making them dress as girls and all of these things is just no turning back. It's just horrible. See this one? Hello. You hear? He don't like to be touched and lift up, just like Hercules. He don't have a name though. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment your thoughts about everything that I said down below. If you disagree, say why you disagree. If you agree, say why you agree. What are your thoughts on it? And comment down below what a woman is. Because apparently some Americans don't know. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Peace.